Here's something I wish someone had told me before my first PI planning. The event itself is not where success is decided. It's decided in the weeks before. The preparation, the alignment, the small details that seem easy to skip. If you've ever felt overwhelmed thinking about P planning, you're not alone. Most new RTs feel the same way. But here's the good news. There's a clear path, and once you know it, everything gets easier. Welcome to part 5 of this RTE learning series. I am Grace Michaels. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to prepare for PI planning step by step. We'll cover the 3 key areas of preparation, and by the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to follow. Let's dive in. PI planning is a significant event. It requires preparation, coordination, and clear communication. As the release train engineer, you facilitate this event, and you're not doing it alone. You will be working with business owners, product management, agile teams, system architects, solution architects, the system team, and other stakeholders. All of these people need to be notified in advance. They need time to prepare. Preparation happens in 3 clear steps: organizational readiness, content readiness, and logistics readiness. Let's walk through each one. Step 1, organizational readiness. This is about creating strategic alignment, making sure the right teams and trains are set up, and confirming key roles early. Before PI planning, there must be alignment between participants, stakeholders, and business owners. Start by identifying 4 key roles. First, the release train engineer. That's you. You facilitate execution and optimize the flow of value through the ART. Product management. They have content authority and serve as the voice of the customer. Third, the system architect. They define the overall architecture for the system. And fourth, business owners. They hold responsibility for governance, compliance, and return on investments. Once these roles are in place, you need to ask some important questions. Do the right people understand the scope, the product, the system, the technology domain? Is there agreement on priorities among business owners? Do we have dedicated agile teams with identified scrum masters and product owners? If the answer to any of these is no, that's your starting point. Capture your answers in the ART Readiness Workbook. It's part of the PI Planning Toolkit. And take time to reflect on them in your RTE Essentials Workbook. Think about how you'll address any gaps. That reflection turns insight into action. Step 2, content readiness. This is about creating a clear shared vision and context and making sure the right stakeholders are ready to participate. For PI planning to succeed, you need 3 key briefings prepared in advance. First, executive briefings. These define the current business context. They help everyone understand the why behind the work. Second, product vision briefings prepared by product management. These include the top 10 features in the ART backlog. Third, architecture vision briefings delivered by the system architect or enterprise architect. These communicate new enablers and non-functional requirements. Without these briefings, teams won't have the clarity they need to plan. The PI Planning Toolkit has resources to help you. The Preparing Day 1 briefings templates, the RT Backlog Workbook, and the Capacity Allocation Workbook. Use them. Here are a few practical tips for content readiness. 4 to 6 weeks before PI planning, run a feature candidate review. This helps prioritize features and gives teams early visibility. Reserve time in the current program increment for feature refinement. Teams need time to understand what's coming next. Have a visible definition of ready for features. Make sure everyone knows what ready looks like. And use an ART Kanban to visualize feature candidates and limit work in progress. These practices keep the content flowing and the teams prepared. Step 3, logistics readiness. This is about preparing the facilities and technology, supporting both co-located and distributed planning, and ensuring reliable communication and tooling. For in-person events, you need to secure and prepare the physical space. For remote or hybrid events, you need the right technical infrastructure. There are a few key areas to focus on. Locations. Prepare each planning location in advance. Make sure the space is set up and ready for collaboration. Technology and tooling. Provide real-time access to planning boards, collaboration tools, and shared documents. Communication channels. Make sure you have primary and backup options for audio, video, and presentations. And don't forget the ART planning board. Set it up and make it accessible to everyone during planning, whether physical or virtual. Here are some RT tips for logistics. Invite attendees early. People need time to arrange childcare, transportation, and time off. Consider locations and time zones. A 2-day event works for co-located teams. A 3-day event may work better for distributed teams. Test your technology in advance. Video, audio, screen sharing, and have backup plans ready. Share critical information before the event. Breakout details, phone numbers, links. Invite supporting stakeholders, legal, compliance, security, infrastructure, sales. If they support the ART, include them. Establish an escalation path. When issues come up during the event, everyone should know how to handle them. And if your event spans multiple locations, use site coordinators. They'll be the go-to people at each site. That's the 3-step approach to preparing for PI planning: organizational readiness, content readiness, logistics readiness. If you're new to the RTE role, this might feel like a lot. That's okay. The 3-step approach brings clarity. It gives you a path to follow. And with each PI planning you prepare for, you'll get more confident. Take it one step at a time. Use the tools in the PI planning toolkit. Lean on your Scrum Masters and team coaches. You're not doing this alone. Follow this series to continue learning how to think, prepare, and lead like a release train engineer. See you in the next one.